Hey gamers, if you love a messy ice cream cone, then you have to check out Melt It. Let's take a look at how this game plays. In this game, players are trying to get rid of all of the cards in their hand by playing cards to the shared messy ice cream cone. On a player's turn, they will go ahead and play a card if they can match the active flavor on the cone. So right now we've played a couple of cards already and the flavor is mint. So I actually do have a mint card, so I can play the top part of the cone right there. If I didn't have a card that I was able to play, I would just have to draw a card. And if I could play it, I could go ahead and do that then. Otherwise, that's the end of my turn. Besides playing the different flavor cards out into the cone, there are a couple of different action cards that players can take. Players can take a double scoop card and play that on the cone, and then players will be able to play both flavors. So like if this came back around, I could play my strawberry scoop because it is still one of the active flavors. Players can play the little spoon to change the active ice cream flavor with a new flavor. So if I played that, and I might decide that I actually want the flavor to be vanilla now, so I would go ahead and play that card, which would change that up for everybody. I can play a Melt It card, which will pass hands around, which is a good way to get a larger hand passed to somebody else and hopefully get a smaller hand passed to you. If the cone has the three main pieces, you can play the napkin to wipe the whole cone, discard it, and start a brand new one. You would also get to play another one out of your hand to start that new cone. And the final action is to play a cherry on top, which lets you not only just play that cherry to the top of the cone, but also again play another scoop as well. For one of the pieces, as long as again it matches the active flavor that is currently being used for the ice cream cone. The first player to empty their hand will win the game, or if nobody is able to empty their hand, if the deck runs out, whoever has the least cards in hand will win instead. Overall, I thought this game was fine. I really like the art. I think it's super adorable. And I think that most of the ability cards are interesting and work pretty well for the game flow, which the game does flow very snappy turns, easy kind of decisions to make. If you have the right flavor, you can play it. If not, you'll have to try and play an ability if you can, or you just have to draw and see if you can play something. That said, I didn't think that I had a ton of meaningful decisions during the game, especially if you don't have those ability cards available to you. You just kind of don't have a lot of options. And the passing cards ability also felt like a weird one just because it is a card shedding game. So it just felt like really punishing if you were down to one or two cards and somebody passed you a bunch of cards just because they happened to get lucky and draw that card. That was kind of the ability that I liked the least in the game. But overall, like I said, I think the game works fine. It's very light. It's a very simple card game, so it's very approachable by a wide audience. And again, it does have cute art and a fun little theme if you like ice cream and you like just cute little big-eyed character art. But you can check my full thoughts on the box today to decide if this low card game's for you.